Hello and welcome to another episode of the Voice of Innominion. And today we have a very special guest who is going to talk about her training journey and placement journey. With us is Lavanya, who has recently been placed in IBM as an associate technical engineer. Hi Lavanya, how are you doing?
Hi, Sunaina. How are you? I'm good.
I want to know about your full stack development journey. How has been the entire journey and the process?
Yeah, so I came across through Google reviews, and when I visited Innomatics, I got to know few like what is the placement and what is the curriculum, etc. from Anshul. I really thank him. Actually, he suggested me in multiple ways that we'll be going to have multiple placements and the curriculum, the course, the projects, the on-time projects, and everything. And apart from this, as I entered into the full stack development course, beginning we had a few problem solving sessions, so I was little bit uncomfortable. Later on, I got to know that what is full stack, and I really enjoyed all the sessions. Like, as I completed only 2 months of course, but I really enjoyed every session, every assignment, literally assignment. I really thank Arun for helping me in multiple ways, like regarding the course and everything. Apart from this, I wanted to let you know that we really had a very good environment in the institution, that without environment, without proper communication, without guidance, we didn't like we are unable to reach our goals and everything. So I really thank for particular environment and the guidance of Innomatics. And coming to full stack development course, first beginning we'll be having FSD is like front end and the back end part. We really enjoy the front end part actually. And coming to my journey in Innomatics is like, it's really very good actually. Like, after completing my graduation, like BTech, and I joined an Innomatics, and I gained like, I can't tell like pro in all the coding and everything, but I had a great knowledge. I had a great knowledge about the coding part in Java and everything. Coming to my placement, like whichever I placed in IBM. Oh, actually, uh, for the like practicing sessions, like I only for the reason of gaining knowledge or gaining coding is not that thing. Because Arun used to give us many tips and tricks which we can use in the interview sessions. Actually, he shared his own interview experience, that how he cleared all his interviews and etc. So in same way, we even I used his tricks. So now I'm here.
How did you come across Innomatics Research Labs? How did you
So
find us?
so actually, I got through Google reviews only. And me and my mom, we both were finalized a few institutions near me, and we both visited all the institutions, and we had a demo sessions also. And finally, as I selected Innomatics, because I felt like I get huge knowledge from there. Like, as I heard, like as I attended all the demo sessions and the curriculum, I got to know about the projects and the course curriculum, etc. And even my mom also suggested me to go that, because as as I selected it from the technical knowledge and the core subject and the projects also. But my mom is like, you had a very good atmosphere that you can gain few more knowledge, like you can see multiple experienced people over there, and the infrastructure is very good, and the like the culture of the Innomatics is very nice. So she liked it very a lot. So that's the reason we both finalized to join in
Innomatics.
Innomatics.
My next question is more regarding the interview that you had to prepare for IBM. Can you
Okay.
tell me the various levels of interview and also the intensity of difficulty, the level of difficulty for each
Okay.
interview?
To IBM interview during the FSD course, like as I completed 2 months of course, I was like applied for a few MNC companies, and I started attending them. And finally, I attended the aptitude round actually. So there it was little okay, but I have learned only 2 months of course, so I had few knowledge about Java and everything. So it became little easy, and even Arun used to teach us all the problem solving skills and etc. So it helped me a lot. In coming to TR, it was little tricky, as like they asked me about the data structures and algorithm, which I didn't learn anymore. So finally I have cleared it, and HR was little good. If I would have more practice, I would have placed in like more much better than these two, but I'm happy with the IVM.
The placement assistance activities, and how does this help you gain your confidence and appear for interviews?
So regarding placement, first of all, I should thank Swarupa. She
Hmm.
helped me a lot. Like if I have any queries, also whenever I had any queries, I used to text her, and she's like she's too pleasant and too polite to me. So she helped me a lot. And apart from this, the placement sessions are very nice. Like we used to be getting more packaged ones, and few are like without bonds also, and if you are like with training part, and even if in the training part also we'll be getting paid for us, so that's a very good one. And apart from this, we had resume building sessions also from placement department. That was really good, and even they gave us few tips to attend interviews, like how we should attend the interviews and everything also.
What are the highlights of being in the Innomatics classroom? What are your favorite moments?
My favorite one is like assignments. Actually, literally, I don't know why, but I feel like okay, I'm going to do little new rather than like we used to have assignments at weekends only. So I'll be like, okay, I'm going to do something new. Like we'll be competitive, no, though, so that we'll get a grading. This is a very great one. Like giving assignments is fine, but giving grades to that particular assignment is like we feel like we were in a school and we used to be like A plus candidate. So that was really competitive, and it feels like okay, I'm improving myself. Like at assignment one, we used to be getting A, or next we'll be getting A plus or O. That was really good one. And my favorite session is assessment, like weekly assessments. Coming to classroom and sessions, I really thank Arun. He's like he won't behave like a instructor, and I'm an instructor and you are a student. That's not his culture. He's like friend. He used to share everything. He used to be like, I never hesitated to ask any doubts to Arun. Actually, many of my friends used to be little hesitative to ask him, but he's really cool, and he really helped me a lot.
There are many, now that you have a job, there are
Yeah.
many like you who are in the preparatory process, who are either finishing their courses and just applying for jobs. Is there any tip, suggestion, or advice that you have for your fellow students?
Okay. I only suggest them like practice. Meanwhile, if you are like some of my friends or anyone who are from Innomatics or some other institutions also, if you are going through any course, concentrate on the subject which you heard and practice more. If you practice more, you will be get like I'll give you an example. If you had any problem solving question or something, you have like I cleared it in 10 to 20 lines of code, and you cleared it in 10 lines of code. That's really different. Like getting logic of that particular problem is different. So if without practice we can't go till that pro coding. So practice makes everything. Practice senses. I had only 6 months of course, but I attended only 2 months. So what I did is like parallelly I attended multiple interviews, so that
Hmm.
at least I get a experience, like how could I be, or what are the do's and don'ts, and in what way I can improve myself. That though, so that makes you little more practice and little more helpful to you, so that you can attend multiple interviews and you can crack your interviews very confident.
Okay. Lavanya, I now have the last question for you. Do you
Okay.
have any special message for the team at Innomatics?
So first of all, I thank everyone in Innomatics, like in every sector, like management, marketing, everyone, accounting, instructors, mentors. I thank everyone with good atmosphere and environment. So it makes us feel very comfortable. We feel like okay, we are sitting at home. We are learning something at home. So that's a really best one. And I have multiple memories in Innomatics. And
Uh,
special thanks to
yeah.
Raghu sir and Arun.
Okay. Thank you, Lavanya, for your kind words. Because of these kind words usually keep us motivated to, provide better quality education and make sure that we have smile like yours on every face. We also do this process because many students like you are in the preparatory phase looking for jobs. So it's inspirational when one of your own teammates or classmates get placed. So typically this is very motivating. Thank you for taking out the time to speak to us, and we hope you go on to achieve greater things.
Thank you, Sunana. Thank you so much, and thank you for you to conducting this type of feedback interviews and everything. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.